forgot my spatula.
Me too.
Pardon me, Doc.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Okay, everybody, order up.
You're listening to St. Nicholas News Radio.
Good evening. I'm Hallie Baumgart, and our top story tonight might send a chill down your spine, or at least make you hold it until you get home. Reports are swirling out of St. Nicholas Catholic School that something strange has been happening in the boys' bathroom. Strange sounds, flickering lights, and one mysterious flushing pattern that no human claims responsibility for. We now go to our live reporter, Elliot Bain, who's been brave enough to go step inside. Elliot? Thank you, Hallie. This story is not for the faint of heart or the weak of bladder. I'm standing outside the now infamous boys' bathroom across from the teacher's lounge, which students have officially nicknamed
The Stall of Shadows.
It all started last week when multiple students reported hearing a flush. Even when no one else was inside, others say they've heard faint whispering saying things like, "Wash your hands or else." Next, we move to Camden Cole, one of the students in St. Nicholas who witnessed something in the boys' bathroom.
I saw the soap dispenser squirt by itself. I swear it hissed at me.
Teachers entirely blamed plumbing, but after the lights flickered in Morse code during a math class, spelling out the word L-E-A-V-E, leave, Principal Lingwood called in Father Robert for a blessing and a plumber for good measures. Next, we go to the janitor, Mia, who witnessed something in St. Nicholas Catholic School.
Thanks, Elliot. Whatever it is, it does not like paper towels. Every time I refill the dispenser, the next morning empty. No trash, just gone.
Despite the blessing, students are still hesitant to enter. The school has installed a buddy bathroom system. No student goes in alone. And one third grader has reportedly not peed since Tuesday. Hallie, our reporter, is coming up now.
Elliot, any actual sightings of a ghost or spooky plumbing and terrified 9-year-olds?
Hallie, we can't confirm paranormal activity, but we can confirm one kid left his backpack in there and refuses to go back in for it.
Nope, not going in there. You can keep it.
Now the boys' bathroom remains spiritually occupied. Now back to Hallie in the studio.
Thank you, Elliot. Please stay safe. And maybe don't drink any water until you're far from school grounds. Coming up next, is your school lunch haunted too? One cafeteria worker says the mashed potatoes moved on their own. We'll investigate after the break. Hi, this is Jackson Audenhoven. I just got a report that 500 pizzas were delivered to St. Nicholas Catholic School in Freedom. I'm going to hand you guys over to Blake Conrad reporting on scene in St. Nick's cafeteria.
Hi, this is Blake Conrad reporting live at St. Nick's cafeteria with Drew Conrad standing right next to me. I'm going to ask him a few questions quick. How many pizzas did you eat?
I ate 57 pizzas so far and got 443 pizzas to go.
Do you know who dropped off all these pizzas or where they came from?
Nope.
Have you saw any footprints or evidence that could help us find out who it was who dropped off all these pizzas?
Haven't found anything.
Well, that's all today, folks. Sending you back to Jackson Unhoven.
This has been a very weird day today. We will be closing out.
Hey, who stole all my pizzas?
Sorry to interrupt this program. Breaking news at St. Nicholas. There is a gem from space that landed in the Gaga pit. I do not know much about it, so I'm switching to Bobby.
I am in the Gaga pit with the gem that's causing people to float away. This is happening because of the gem that fell from space.
Help!
Save me, Bobby! I'll save you, Jimmy. Thanks for listening. This has been Bobby. Switching back to Mark now.
I got a report from Billy Joe now.
Today there are also weird things happening in the cafeteria. There are phoenix feathers in the food. People can now fly away because of the feathers.
This is fun.
The lettuce is orange and the noodles grow wings on anyone who eats them. Oh wait, there goes Nathan saving the people outside who are floating away. He saved them all!
Okay, students, it's time for math. I'm going to write some equations on the board. Do you guys see the markers?
Duh, yeah.
You're so blind that she can see better than you.
The next time you say that, I am calling the principal.
Oh yeah? You smell like a giant, big, fat pig.
Okay, now you're irking my bones, and I am calling the principal.
Hi. Yes, we need a live reporter right away, and Hank, he called me a giant fat pig and a blind tree. Are you laughing at me?
Upcoming news. According to St. Nicholas Catholic School in Freedom, there are markers. Not any markers, but mystery markers. So what happened with the markers?
I said mystery markers. The first day, the teacher can't see the writing, but the next day, we can't see the writing. I'm leaving.
A big slime explosion!
Solomon Jefferson here. Breaking news from St. Nicholas. There has been an explosion of green slime that shrinks anybody who touches it. I have 2 eyewitnesses with me. First, Lincoln Baker. What did you see?
I saw people touching slime and turning into dwarfs. But if you are sure, you turn into big monsters. But my friend Cole Christensen saw something different.
Hi, it is Cole Christensen. I saw Cooper McSnaggles pouring slime into a cemetery.
This is Solomon back on the mic, and the police have found him. This is Cooper McSnaggles now.
You cannot stop me! I will escape from jail, and my Shrinkinator 3000 will take over.
Why would you do this, though?
I did this because everyone was calling me Scrawny.
Okay, we are very sorry for calling you Scrawny.
I will stop if you stop calling me Scrawny.
Okay, we will stop.
The end!
Okay, class, we have indoor recess today.
Well, why do we have indoor recess today? It's perfectly fine outside. Darn it, Mrs. Schnoodles.
It's Miss Noodles. Now go sit down, Gracie.
No.
Oh no, what's going on? How did this happen?
Haha, Mrs. Snoodles is afraid of lightning.
It's Miss Noodles.
Don't care. Bye-bye, Mrs. Snoodles. I'm leaving.
This time, Miss Noodles was too frightened to even correct Gracie.
Hi there, lightning has struck through my classroom. You need to send someone over immediately.
Okay, I will. I'll send a live reporter over to look at this scene immediately.
This is Violet reporting live on the mysterious lightning case. I will ask Miss Noodles a few questions to find out more information. I have Miss Noodles here with me today to answer those questions. Okay, Miss Noodles, what have you experienced from this situation?
Well, my student Gracie was being very, very disrespectful, and that's when lightning just struck through the roof.
Do you know any more information?
She got really emotional, and that's when lightning struck.
What's happening?
You made this place get struck by lightning because of your bad temper, and now I can't make any money.
No school?
Yes, that means no school.
No school? No school? Yippee!
You're still getting a call home, Missy.
Oh no, lightning has struck again. This is a big problem. Now we definitely 100% know that this happens when Gracie has a hard time with her emotions.
Haha, is this my fault? No, it isn't. Well, maybe it's Mrs. Schnoodles. Plus, my emotions can control the weather.
So we have our final answer. Gracie, emotions can control the weather.
Now that I have your final answer, I'm leaving.
This lesson teaches people that emotions are okay, but bad emotions may come with a very, very big consequence.
The end.
Thus the heavens and the earth were created and completed. After 6 days and 6 nights on the Sabbath, God had rested after placing one man on earth and settling him and taking care of him.
So, this is the Garden of Eden I hear about. Oh, hello there. Hey, that's mine. Well, it was. What should I name you? Sneaky? Spunky? No, Monkey!
The man then went around naming all in sight.
Well, I think that's all, but I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I forgot myself. What about Adam? Yes, Adam will be my name.
A few days later, Adam became lonely, so God created a woman. Adam named her Eve. After a few days, a snake came up to Eve.
Did God really tell you not to eat the fruit of the tree in the middle of the garden?
Yes, we cannot eat of the tree in the middle of the garden. Otherwise, we will die.
You certainly will not die. God knows very well that if you eat the fruit, your eyes will be opened and you will be like gods.
Eve then took some of the fruit and ate it. Then she gave it to Adam too. Their eyes were opened and they realized they were naked. They sewed fig leaves together to make clothes. When they heard the sound of the Lord walking around the garden, the man and the woman hid themselves.
Where are you?
I heard you in the garden, but I was afraid because I was naked.
Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten the fruit from the tree in the middle of the garden?
The woman gave it to me after she ate it.
What have you done?
The snake tricked me.
What have you done, you serpent? You shall crawl on your belly from now on. And Eve, I will intensify your childbearing and pain, and because you, Adam, took the fruit and ate it, cursed is the ground because of you.
Then the Lord banished them from the Garden of Eden and put guards at the gates.
Breaking news, a great flood is coming.
This is the story of Noah and the ark. When God saw how much sinfulness was on the earth, he had an important message.
Behold, Noah, a great flood is coming to the land. I command you to build an ark.
Lord, I will do as you say and build an ark.
Noah did as God said and built the ark with 2 of each animal on it. Then God told Noah it will rain for 40 days and 40 nights. A month into the storm, Noah's wife said,
When is the storm going to end? We are almost out of food and clean water.
The Lord will stop the rain when it is time.
Mom, Dad is right. The storm will stop when it is time.
Look, Dad, the water is decreasing. We should send a dove to find dry land.
Dad, what is a dove going to do?
It is going to bring a leaf back from dry land.
3 hours later, the dove brought back a leaf.
Look, Dad, it worked. The dove saw dry land.
A couple of days later, God said,
Go out with your family and you will see a rainbow as a symbol of promise to never flood the earth again.
And that was the great story of the one amazing God and one amazing promise.
Thank you, Lord, for saving us.
Before Jesus' time, Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt to escape Pharaoh and slavery. The Israelites were greatly scared and cried to God for help. The Israelites asked Moses,
Were there no burial places in Egypt that you brought us to die in the wilderness? What have you done to us, bringing us out of Egypt? Did we not tell you this in Egypt when we said, Leave us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? Far better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the wilderness.
Then Moses answered to the people,
Do not fear, stand your ground and see the victory the Lord will win for you today. For these Egyptians who you will see today, you will never ever see again. The Lord will fight for you, and you will have to only keep still.
Then God replied to Moses,
Why are you crying out to me? Tell the Israelites to set out, and you will lift up your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea, and it will split into two, that the Israelites may pass through the sea on dry land. But I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, so that they will go in after them. And I will receive glory through Pharaoh and all of his army, his chariots and his horsemen.
Moses stretched out his hand, and the sea split, and the Israelites passed through the sea on dry land. When the Egyptians went in after the Israelites, God closed the sea on Pharaoh and his army.